And I've got 2 pounds here, so you can pick if you've got a lightweight, or you could grab some soup cans. And we're just going to start with so we're going to start with the hands down by our sides. We're going to just do some forward flexion, just bringing the arms up, touching the weights together, just like this. And I'm in tall kneeling here. I want you to tuck that pelvis under, squeeze that booty as you're lifting. And we're just going to lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you are developing some upper body strength, but you're also loading these hips and you're working these thigh and hip muscles and going to make them strong at the same time. Now we're going to go out to the side. So you're just going to bring it down and up, down and up. And I am crossing in front a little bit, so I'm just bringing the weights in and out. I'm using a super light weight here because I don't want to put a lot of strain on my shoulders. I want to get some weightlifting in here, but in this, what we call open chain, I don't love to do lateral raises with a ton of weight. So that's just me and my shoulders and my history of my shoulders. I'd rather load up my shoulders with my own body weight than do a ton of weight in the lateral raises. So, but you pick what feels like it's a good, this for me feels like it's a good enough challenge. So I'm happy with the 2s, maybe bump it up to 3. And come down. Now we're going to reach behind. Let me just make sure. Okay. So now I'm going to switch it going behind to 3 pounds. Okay. So in the 3 pounds, again, I want you to really focus on that pelvis. Make sure it's tucked under, and that when you try to reach behind you, you are not reaching back like this. Okay. We don't want any of these. All right, so let's just lift, and I think I'm actually going to go back to the 2s, all right, so that I can use more of my available range. So just changing from 2 to 3, or from 3 to 2, I can now raise my arms higher, and that's the name of the game, is use your full available range of motion. So just reaching behind, squeezing those shoulder blades. This is probably the one you feel the weakest, because how many times a day do we reach behind ourselves for something? Not so often. So we tend to be weaker in these extensor muscles because of our daily movement habits, their postures that we live in. So we really need some work in here. So we just did 10 in each direction here. And then we're going to come off of our knees, give our knees a little bit of a break here. Now the next exercise we're going to do is going to be back up in tall kneeling. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take, so you might not have a kettlebell at home. You might have a regular dumbbell. So let me just show you with the dumbbell what you're going to do here. I want you to put that weight in your right hand, and then you're going to transfer it to the left, and then you're going to press it up. So we're just going to go across the body like this. So you're going to bring it across, and then you're going to press up overhead and back down. So it's a diagonal pattern transfer from right to left, from right to left. If you don't want to be on your knees, do it in standing, okay? No problem doing it in standing. It's just in tall kneeling, you're getting closer to your core, all right? So we're going to go right, transfer, press. If you have a kettlebell, you can do it this way with the kettlebell. And let's just try 10 here. Transfer and press. Why am I transferring and pressing? Because it's a lot more functional, making you use different muscles, making you use your brain more. And when we do things in life, we don't do everything like in lateral raise fashion. So we shouldn't necessarily exercise in that same fashion. Make sense? Man developed all these exercises that we tend to follow, like these raises. But we're not robots. We don't do things like exactly purely in those planes of motion. All right, let's do the other side. So we're going to transfer now from left to right. Left to right. And you can go at your own pace here. Left to right. I'm going to just increase my weight for the last 5 pounds. Give myself a little bit more of a challenge here. And relax. Good. Bicep curls, great exercise to do in this position too. Again, if you want to get off your knees, you can do these in standing. So let's do some bicep curls. And with the bicep curl, we're just going to bring those weights. So I like to start with the weights turned in, or palms turned in, and then you're going to bend the elbows and turn at the top. So just bend the elbows and then turn those palms facing towards you at the top. So I'm going to come back down to tall kneeling and just do these here. So let's just do 10, nice and easy, bicep curls. Getting some weight going. Think about that pelvis. If you're in tall kneeling here with me, make sure you've got your pelvis tilted slightly under. You're just not arching your back to lift the weight. And you're getting a thigh workout being in this position. So you're getting a lot more value in this exercise than when you do it in standing. This is a huge challenge for the system to be in this position for your balance, for strengthening of the thigh and core, as well as those arm muscles. So really, really good if you feel all right with that. If the knees are a limiting factor for you, double up your mat, try to put pillows under there. We're really kneeling on the front of the leg bone, okay? So the leg bone is, you are on your knee joint, but try and, make it as comfortable for your knees as you can. All right, so we did some bicep curls. We did some crossbody patterns. Same side pattern, overhead press. So let's now put a bicep curl to an overhead press on the same side. All right, and again, you can do this in kneeling or you can do this in standing. I'm going to use a kettlebell. If you're wondering, how much weight should I be using? Because you have a variety of different weights. Pick a weight that feels challenging for the body, but not like a strain, and you want to challenge yourself, but you don't want to give yourself pain. So 1 pound can make a huge difference. So we're just bicep curling and overhead pressing. And let's try 10 of those. Bicep, overhead on the same side. From this position, or standing, or sitting. Okay, sitting, standing, all good. Tall kneeling, hardest. Okay, this is the hardest. And then let's go the other side. bicep curl, overhead press. Quentin, you got any ideas for weightlifting exercise next? Men lift weights, like to lift weights. What are we missing? Some triceps. We need some triceps, he says. Okay, some triceps. All right, so triceps using a weight. So I like to use, I like to be in quadruped position, and we can work on the tricep like this, okay? So if you're in this position on all fours, I want you to spread your fingers apart first, okay? Get your weight nearby. So let me see. What do I have? 10? Oh, these are 5. Okay, so 5 here. I don't know about 5. Let's see about 3. All right, so we're going to be on all fours, and we're going to bring that left arm up, and then we're just going to bend that elbow and extend. And it's important here that you maintain that nice tabletop position. It's going to make you work your core and your triceps. So this is a lot harder way to work your triceps, I know. You can definitely do this in standing. So if you want to, come up to tall kneeling, or you want to do it in a standing position, you can. But this position on all fours is going to be even more challenge for the core, because now you are working on those obliques and abdominals the same time you are extending that arm. And oh yeah, those triceps, holy smokes, they need some work. So just try to do 10 here, and then switch it to the other side. Woo, gonna feel this tomorrow. Thank you, Ruth. Woo. Let's just extend. Make sure you get that elbow up. Breathe. And relax. Oh, yeah. You need a second set of those. Second set of those. I'm going to downgrade to the 2-pounder. All right, so getting on all fours again. Extend that arm up, and then curl that elbow, bring that weight to your shoulder, and extend back, and just try to do 10. Woo. On each side. Woo-hoo. Woo. All right, how did you do? My triceps are going to feel that tomorrow. I hope yours do too. I hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to gain more mobility and strength to feel better in your body, I offer a free club membership where you can enroll to receive my weekly excerpts and more. Just click on the link in the description, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via text, email, or Instagram. Thanks for watching, and let's keep getting stronger and more mobile to live longer.